In this video, I'm going to discuss how to get mortgage leads consistently and reliably to help you achieve your desired income. That's coming up right now. Welcome back. Victor here, helping you develop the right mindset to be the best in the business. First things first, if you're new to this channel and looking to grow your business, then please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. If you're a mortgage agent, you know how tough it is to get leads. Without leads, you can't make a sale. And without sales, you can't earn an income. So it's vital that you have a lead system that works consistently and reliably. I say system because you must have various sources of leads. Consider what happens when you don't. For example, you have a friend who's a realtor who told you if you become a mortgage agent, they will send you all of their leads. It sounded promising, right? But when the time came, you realized that your friend hardly does any business, so the leads are sporadic, if any. Or perhaps you were promised leads by the brokerage you joined. That should have solved the problem, right? However, you discovered that the leads are generally not good. Plus, you're tired of dealing with tire kickers and getting ghosted by prospects. Or perhaps you were told by your sales manager to start prospecting with your family and friends. Sell them mortgages. After all, they trust you, right? But that turns out to be more difficult than expected. They don't want to buy from you because maybe they feel you need more experience. Or maybe their mortgage renewal doesn't come up for another 2 to 5 years, so they don't need you at this time. In all these cases, you hit a brick wall because these lead sources did not pan out. And now you don't know what to do next. You may be experiencing this right now. The good news is that you can fix this and avoid repeating the same mistakes. This is why I teach my students how to create a lead system to ensure they have plenty of prospects to work with to help them achieve their monthly sales goal. So let's get right to it. You're here because you're a mortgage agent looking for ways to get a consistent flow of leads. And not just any leads, good leads. Leads that have a higher chance of converting to a sale. First, understand that there are really just 3 basic ways to get leads. 1, you can buy them. 2, you can market to the public. And 3, you can be referred. But which ones should you put in your system and how? Let's briefly talk about each method. 1, you can buy leads. Straight away, I'll tell you I'm not a big fan. These are generally cold leads, which means the prospects are complete strangers who don't know you at all. Plus, with these leads, it's all about rate and fees. And if you don't have the best rates, you're going to lose every time. As a result, the average closing ratio is very low, about 2 to 5%. Let's be conservative and say 2%. That means you have to buy 50 leads to get 1 sale. If you pay $50 per lead, that's $2,500 just to get 1 client. Not only is this unprofitable, it's physically and emotionally draining. I will, however, say one positive thing. If you're able to capture buyers and establish rapport with them, you can use that as leverage to get realtors as referral partners. If you can give realtors qualified leads, they'd love you for it. Moving on, the second way to get leads is to market to the public. And this can take on many forms, such as social media, paid ads on Google and Facebook, blogging, hosting webinars, etc. These can work very well if it's done right. The key is to let your prospects get to know you first. Let them warm up to you before you attempt to offer your services. Otherwise, you'll have the same problem as buying leads. You'll end up wasting a lot of time or spending hundreds or thousands of dollars in marketing with few results. The third method is to get referrals. This is by far the best method as you'll get the warmest leads. The idea is to have people telling other people why they need you. Imagine a realtor telling their client, "Call Jane because she's been amazing at helping all of my clients, and I'm confident that she'll also take good care of you." See the difference? Using this approach, you'll enjoy a much higher closing ratio. Imagine closing 1 in 4 leads compared to 1 in 50 with buying leads. No more having to chase leads or getting ghosted by prospects. Sounds good, right? However, these referral partners don't come easy. There's no secret formula or hack that will magically get top realtors begging to do business with you. Instead, you must have the right approach and skills. You must also be committed to put the time and effort into nurturing these relationships. I want you to appreciate that out of all these 3 methods, your time and money is much better spent on marketing on your own and forging relationships with referral partners. In other words, invest the time to do the groundwork to build your own lead generation system. By the way, this holds true for any type of business, no matter what you're selling. The next big question is, how do you create your lead system? For this, I invite you to join my intensive training program with my mortgage masterclass. This 8-hour action-packed on-demand video training is designed to help you build a powerful lead generation system that fits your target market, because every agent has their own unique needs. It's based on proven principles and strategies used by marketing professionals. You'll learn how to craft the perfect marketing message for your ideal clients. You'll also learn the skills and strategies needed to attract referral partners and get them to send you their best leads. Look, I'm not promising a quick fix, like the many ads you see out there. There are no shortcuts. You need to learn the fundamentals of business development. This course is for agents who are committed to making it work. I want you to see exactly the kind of training you'll be getting. Start today with a free preview by following this link. I'll also put a link in the description. You'll get a sample of how I teach and a full course overview of all 10 modules, topics, and practical case studies. Once you've completed the course and had a chance to do the exercises and use the tools you've learned, you'll get a free coaching session with me, one-on-one. This is a personalized session to discuss your needs. Use this time to review, critique, or get advice on your lead system, or anything else you feel is necessary to make sure you're on the right path. Take that first step toward achieving your desired income by signing up today for my mortgage masterclass. Happy prospecting, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.